It's 2am. A research team is deep in the Amazon jungle. No signal, no roads, just trees. Then they hear it. They had no idea what made that noise. Neither did the scientists back home when they heard the recording. It took 3 months to identify, and when they finally figured out what animal made that sound, 2 of the researchers asked to leave the project. That's what we're doing today. Real sounds, real animals, real jungle recordings that will make you never want to set foot in a rainforest after dark. Let's go. Number 10. The Potu bird. First, listen to this. That sound is being made by a bird, a real bird, sitting in a tree right now in the jungles of Central and South America. The Potu is sometimes called the ghost bird, and when you see one, you understand why. It looks like a piece of dead wood. It sits completely still during the day, camouflaged against a broken branch. You could walk right past it and never know it was there. But at night, it screams. That rising, wailing, almost human-sounding cry echoes through the jungle for miles. Local legends across multiple countries have associated the Potu with the spirits of the dead. Indigenous communities in some parts of South America believe hearing a Potu call near your home is an omen. A bird, screaming like a lost soul, invisible in the trees. That's your number 10. Number 9. The howler monkey, the sound that carried 5 kilometers. If you heard that with no context, no video, no explanation, what would you guess that was? Most people say a demon, a machine, a tornado warning siren. It's a monkey. The howler monkey is the loudest land animal on Earth. Its call can be heard up to 5 kilometers away through dense jungle. And the reason it sounds so unearthly is the shape of its throat. It has a hollow, enlarged hyoid bone that acts like a megaphone, amplifying a sound that starts as a normal primate call into something that shakes the trees. Explorer accounts from the 1800s describe entire expeditions stopping dead in their tracks when howlers started calling. Some early European explorers wrote in their journals that they genuinely believed they were hearing some kind of large predator or something supernatural. Every morning and every evening, like clockwork, the jungle just roars. Number 8. The Ai. The Ai is from Madagascar, technically not a jungle but a rainforest, and it qualifies, because when you see this animal and hear this sound together, nothing else compares. The Ai looks like something assembled from spare parts, enormous ears, huge reflective eyes, a long skeletal middle finger it uses to tap on wood and listen for insects inside. And when it calls at night, that clicking, scratching, rasping sound, it does it while moving through the canopy in the dark. In Malagasy culture, the Ai is a death omen. If one points its long finger at you, you're marked for death. Villages have been burned down because an Ai entered them. People kill them on sight out of fear. And when you hear this sound coming out of the trees at 3 a.m. with no light, you'd understand exactly why. Number 7. The Borneo Bay Cat. This is one of the rarest wild cats on Earth. It lives only in the rainforests of Borneo. Scientists have photographed it fewer than 50 times in recorded history. In 2019, A camera trap in Borneo caught one vocalizing. The recording was sent to multiple wildlife biologists. None of them had ever heard a bay cat make this sound before. It didn't match any known feline vocalization. It sounds like nothing else. Not a cat, not a bird, not a primate, just a sound coming from something rare enough that we barely know it exists, in a jungle deep enough that nobody would find you if you went looking. Some jungle sounds scare you because you know what's making them. This one scares you because nobody does. We're at the halfway mark, and the sounds coming up in the top 6 are genuinely on a different level. Number 3 especially. That one came from a recording made by a documentary crew in 2014. They were filming something else entirely. They didn't even notice the sound until they listened back to the footage later. When they did, they stopped the shoot and left the location. Keep watching. Number 6. The jaguar. People expect a jaguar to roar. Like a lion, something big and obvious that gives you time to react. It doesn't roar. It makes this sound, a repetitive, guttural, rhythmic cough, like something large is clearing its throat. Just outside your camp, in the dark, researchers who've worked in the Amazon describe the first time they heard a jaguar calling nearby as one of the most unsettling experiences of their careers. Not because it's deafening, because it's calm, methodical, patient. A jaguar doesn't need to announce itself loudly. It's at the top of the food chain. It makes that sound because it wants to, and it's confident enough in what it is to do it slowly. That calm is the thing that gets you. Number 5. The cassowary. You might not even be able to hear this one fully, because part of the cassowary's call is infrasound, frequencies below what the human ear can detect. You don't hear it, you feel it. In the rainforests of New Guinea and northern Australia, the cassowary is sometimes called the world's most dangerous bird. It stands up to 2 meters tall. It has a bony casque on its head like a helmet, and its inner toe carries a 12-centimeter dagger-like claw. When it calls, the deep boom resonates through the jungle floor. Animals go quiet. Everything just stops. And you're standing there feeling a vibration in your chest with no idea where it's coming from. That is the cassowary, and it has almost certainly already seen you. Number 4. Borneo's mystery caller. This recording was made in the Danam Valley rainforest in Borneo in 2006. A wildlife researcher left a recording device running overnight to document the ambient soundscape. When she reviewed the tape the next morning, she found this: a repeating sound, 4 beats, then a pause, 4 beats, then a pause, for almost 25 minutes, starting at 3:14 am. The recording was submitted to the Cornell Lab of Ornithology, one of the most advanced wildlife sound databases in the world. It did not match any known species in their database. It was submitted to wildlife biologists in Malaysia, Indonesia, and Australia. Nobody could identify it. It has never been identified. The researcher went back to the same location with better equipment. She never heard it again. What made that sound? Nobody knows. And that might be the most terrifying thing on this entire list. Number 3. The slow loris. You expected something monstrous for number 3. What you're getting is something worse, something that sounds like a baby. The slow loris is the only venomous primate on Earth. It has a toxin gland in its arm that, when it raises its arms above its head and licks it, produces a venom it delivers through its bite. In the jungle, this animal hisses and makes this sound when threatened. Here's what makes this deeply unsettling. Poachers who traffic slow lorises for the exotic pet trade describe the sound they make when being handled as something that stays with you. Not because it's aggressive, because it sounds like something crying, something small and confused and in pain. And in the jungle, in the dark, an animal crying like an infant has been used as a predator lure for thousands of years. When you hear crying in the jungle at night, every instinct tells you to find it, to help. That instinct has led people into very bad situations. The jungle knows exactly which sounds to make. Number 2. The Sumatran rhino. This sound is haunting for a different reason. The Sumatran rhino is the rarest large mammal on Earth. Fewer than 80 are believed to survive in the wild, all in the rainforests of Sumatra and Borneo. They are nearly impossible to see. They move alone, silent. But they're not silent. At night, they make this sound, a series of long, whale-like whistles and moans that travel through the forest. Scientists believe they use these calls to communicate with other individuals across vast distances. Here's what gets me. These calls are so rare now that researchers go months without hearing one. The forests that used to echo with these sounds, those forests have gone quiet. When wildlife acoustic researchers set up listening stations in areas where Sumatran rhinos once lived, they mostly record nothing. The absence of a sound is its own kind of horror. This call you're listening to right now, there are almost none left to make it. Number 1. The sound with no name. A BBC documentary crew was in the Congo Basin rainforest in 2014. They were filming forest elephants for a nature series. Standard shoot, nothing unusual. Except on night 4, their audio technician noticed something on the ambient boom mic, a sound in the background of their footage that none of them had heard while they were there. Low, rhythmic, almost like breathing, but slow. Too slow for any known animal. The crew reviewed every hour of recorded audio from that shoot. The sound appears on exactly 3 recordings, always between 1 am and 3 am, always from the same direction, north of their camp. They never investigated the direction. Their local guide, a man who had worked in that jungle for 22 years, refused to discuss what it might be. He said only one thing: some things in the jungle do not want to be found. The BBC submitted the audio to wildlife sound experts. The official conclusion was inconclusive, no match in any database. The crew packed up a day early. The sound has never been explained, and somewhere in the Congo Basin right now, at 1 am, it is almost certainly still happening, in the dark, in the trees, waiting to be heard by someone who stayed too long. The jungle is 7 million square kilometers of rainforest in the Amazon alone. Most of it has never been explored by scientists with recording equipment, which means every single one of the sounds you just heard, they were accidents. Someone happened to be there at the right time with the right equipment. How many sounds are out there that nobody has ever recorded? How many animals make calls that no human has ever heard? The jungle doesn't care if we're listening. If this gave you chills, subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And share this with someone who thinks jungles are peaceful. I'll see you in the next video.